Okay, we are back on TMZ Live on SiriusXM Stars 107 and on TMZ.com. You are watching and listening to TMZ Live. We have Mark Cuban and Shawn Marion here. Congratulations, guys. Everybody's excited.
Champs are here.
Everybody's excited around here.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Man, it's amazing. It's just amazing.
So what? We're good. We're not good enough for the trophy. You brought it everywhere else.
You know,
Not that we have happy to have you guys here,
It's
but
too heavy.
I kind of wanted to see the trophy.
It was too heavy. I should have brought it, but it's taking turns going from guy to guy to guy right now.
Who's got it?
Jet had it, and I think it's down with one of the guys who works in the office right now. So, but when I get back, they said it's going to be back in my kitchen where I like it, because I like waking up in the morning to go get something to eat.
In the kitchen.
There it is, right there it is.
Oh, you can put like power bars in it.
No, it doesn't. It's not like a Stanley Cup. It's just round. It's like a basketball.
Oh, there's nothing you can put in it?
No, unfortunately,
it's not a cup.
You said drink something though.
Yeah, like you did, yeah, like you did.
Toast with crumbs with it, you know what I'm saying?
We were hoping to see it because honestly, we're not going to get any hardware here. We're not expecting any trophies, any awards.
We have no ambition.
There's not going to be any Emmys stacked around here. So.
No big Emmys, not like stacked against the wall.
We're kind of black sheep.
No, really.
Yeah, no, just a little. Yeah, the Academy has not been knocking down our door.
Not yet.
So, okay. It's so awesome because nobody thought you guys were going to win this. I mean, and I'm just wondering psychologically, what does that do to you? Does it make you better, or does it freak you out when you just basically hear everybody, including players and
Denver Nuggets said they wanted to play us, right?
Yeah, it's like everybody's trying to write us off because of our age and all this stuff. I'm like, when you play us, it's a different story, And when we step on that floor, we come to play. And if you know what we felt and what we saw, we knew we was capable of going out there winning a championship. And we love proving everybody wrong. And that's why I told everybody to kiss our ass.
And they did, right?
I told them. I'm like, all these naysayers and haters are like, kiss our ass. We are the champions. We're the best in the world, baby.
Has anybody from the NBA called to apologize for saying you didn't have a chance? Anybody called you guys?
George Karl didn't call us, but he put out something online on the Nuggets saying, okay, maybe I was wrong. But you know what? Who the hell cares, right? I mean, these guys go out and they just lay it out. That's one of the benefits of having a veteran team. They don't have to listen to all the nonsense. We just go out and play. And we got good character guys who just lay it out every day, and that's the difference.
Now, was it a little bit sweeter to beat the Heat, especially after the whole LeBron nonsense?
Oh, hell yes.
Now, honestly, you would have liked to have had LeBron on your team, right?
Oh, yeah,
you could have pulled up, you would have loved to have him.
Of course.
So, after all that nonsense and the whole, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach, and you get to beat them in the finals, it's got to be a little bit sweeter.
Well, you're talking to the legend killer right here, so I'll
Well, I wouldn't I wasn't part of the first time they win. They got beat by Miami the first night for Miami's first championship, and and I know it left a bad taste in their mouth. So they had to think about it for the last 4 or 5 years now. And when we got there, it didn't matter who was on their team. We was going to beat them. We was coming to play, and it was a different team. We had a whole different group of guys that wasn't on that same team that lost, but we was coming to get it. We knew it was our time, and we went out there and we imposed our will on that team. And regardless of who was
season with Miami too, because if the beginning of the year, remember they were like 9-8, right? And they come to Dallas, we beat them, and they have the big team meeting, and that supposedly turns around their season. Then we go down there, and they had won 13 in a row, right? And then who are you going to call? Streak busters. We go in there and we take them down. Then they go up 2-1. Dwayne Wade does his little pose, and these guys really didn't even see it. I was behind the bench, and Jet saw it, one of our guys, and I mean, it was just like, this can't be happening. We're just not going to go down like this. And so all of a sudden we get that great comeback, and then the whole series just changed right there.
That game two comeback was
amazing.
So, the Fountain Blue celebration.
Yep.
Was there? Look, I mean, we're TMZ,
right?
So we covered LeBron James' mom getting arrested at the Fountain Blue.
Right.
You know about this?
Yeah, of course.
Was there any that's where LeBron's mom got arrested?
No. Okay, I'll tell you how it went down.
Maybe we shouldn't go there.
How it went down, right? So the night before the game, one of our big sponsors was staying at the Fountain Blue, and he had a bunch of guys that we knew really well, and our salespeople who worked with him were down there entertaining him, right? So we had a group of about 20 guys down at Live the night before the game, and the guy who's the DJ for the Miami Heat saw me in there and was just killing us. Starting "Let's Go Heat" chants, "Let's Go Heat" chants, and what we do to Cubans in Miami, all this kind of stuff. So when we won, everybody's like, "Where are we going? Where are we going?" I'm like, ding, 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 ding. We're going to live.
So that wasn't planned? You had no idea where you were going?
No, we didn't know because, I mean, I'm superstitious as hell.
Oh,
right?
so if you plan it out, it's not going to happen.
Exactly, exactly right.
Right.
So there was nothing planned. You know, people were saying, you know, we've rented out the place, and then, no, it was all last minute. All last minute.
So it was really to get back at him. It wasn't
I
LeBron.
wanted to shove it up his ass.
That is so funny. I love that.
So what did he have to say that night?
He wasn't there.
Oh, he wasn't there, yeah.
No, he took off. He took off. Went to
He
the
was probably there right before you got there.
Exactly
He's like, snuck out the back.
God.
So pretty awesome, huh?
Oh, that's awesome, man. There's no other best thing in the world, man. You're a champion, man. You know, can nobody take that from you, baby? That's what it's about.
It's great. Now, okay, let's just get it out of the way because I want to move on to some other stuff.
So early on in the finals, you guys know Dirk was played very sick. He had a sinus infection.
Okay.
Harvey, and I don't know if you heard about this, Harvey had suggested, we had a big debate about, actually in the newsroom we started talking about what an incredible performance by Dirk to get out there and play through the illness. And Harvey said, wait a second, if he's that sick, what if he gets the other players sick?
No.
And he
If he's
suggested in all
contagious. If he was
seriousness,
contagious.
and he suggested in all seriousness, he said, what if he got the other team sick? What if he gets his own teammates sick and then they can't play in the next game?
Why did he have that towel over his head the whole time?
He should not be
No.
out there.
But my point was that if you're playing, and say you've got somebody playing,
Say you're covering LeBron, and LeBron.
and
so let's say it was
let's
LeBron
just
had
pick a disease, pick a contagious disease.
So you found out that the Center for Disease Control tried to halt the game, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, if you had somebody on the other side who's got something that, and especially if it's early on in the game, if it's not the last game of the series, but if it's like the first or second game, and the person's got a contagious disease, wouldn't you say, I don't want that guy playing next to me because he's going to get me sick, then I'm not going to be able to play, and then they're going to be able to win. I mean, wouldn't there
This
be...
is how Harvey thinks about sports. Just so you know, we've all adjusted to it. We're used to it.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have like some contagious disease. He just had a
I know,
fever.
but and so that's
But
why
hypothetically,
I took it back.
Hypothetically, I wouldn't want him anywhere near us, right? But you know what they did after the game, because he came back and we won, right? So they you know how you guys do those interviews at the podium and everything? So Dirk goes up, the winning team went first. Dirk goes up, does his interviews. Last guy, somebody from the Heat comes up, changes the mic.
That's funny.
Because they were afraid. They're very
It's the same thing, you see.
Yep.
All right.
And
There
they
you
said to
go.
us, they said,
Maybe you have
we
a
don't-
point. But if the league had come to you and said, Mark, you cannot send Dirk Nowitzki out there for this game tonight, what would you say? And you have a history with the league.
Oh man, it would not be pretty. It
Yeah.
would not. No, I would be setting records for fines. Trust me. He was going out there. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, we
And
find
he
Michael
wants to play.
Jackson's doctor.
This is the part that Harvey didn't understand, is that players want to play.
Yeah, of course.
But you don't get that many opportunities to win a championship.
Okay, we only have 5 minutes left. I have to ask you about this because I'm obsessed with it now. The LA Dodgers are a total mess right now.
Yeah, they are.
Total mess. Bud Selig now has blocked this settlement, is going to torpedo the Fox deal, which means that the Dodgers aren't going to get the...
You know what? You want me to explain why torpedoing the Fox deal is the smart move? Because most people probably don't understand what the deal is. Then I'll tell you more about the Dodgers. Because everybody thinks, well, if he's going to get the money, it's just a good thing, right? But to get that type of money that he needs, you got to do a 25-year deal, right? And in 25 years, all the technology, all the price points, you just never know what's going to happen. And so in the world's largest market, or one of the biggest markets in Major League Baseball, you don't want to be locked up for that long.
But I thought it was really more about the fact that Frank McCourt wanted to take over $100 million out of that.
Well, it goes hand in hand, right? Because in order to get that cash up front, you got to do just a super long deal, and you're basically mortgaging the entire future of the team. Right. So by doing that, no one's going to come in and buy the team because he front-loaded the whole thing.
Okay, speaking of buying the team, I'm assuming that you could get a decent stake in Dallas, right? With all the cows there.
Yeah.
Right? So you're not here for Boa.
No.
It seems to me that since the Dodgers are in chaos right now, and you are an extremely good businessman who I look up to, that you smell an opportunity and you've kind of hinted around the fact that maybe you'd be receptive if they came to you and you wanted to buy the Dodgers, or do you want to buy the Dodgers?
I have to see what it looks like. I have to see what, I mean, I'll look
Well, you see
at
what it looks like. It's a
Well,
freaking mess.
Well, yeah, but you don't know, until you pull away the covers, right? Because they have all these sub-corporations and all, you know.
But in
it's kinda-
theory, are you interested in buying the Dodgers?
I'd have to. It depends on
If
the
it
numbers.
looks good.
If it looks good. If it looks good.
If you pull it up.
I'm always open to any good business deal, and obviously owning a franchise. It's like when I looked at the Rangers and looked at the Cubs. You know, I have an interest in Major League Baseball for the right deal. But it's just such a mess, right? I can't imagine that it's not going to be such a mess that it's going to make it hard to turn around.
Yeah, but don't you see, if it's a mess and you turn it around, look at what it does to you.
Oh, I'm not talking about the baseball side. I'm talking about the business side.
No, I'm talking about the business side. If you're able to turn this thing around, if you buy a stable team that's really good, it's like Mark Cuban bought a stable team.
No, it's like when I got the Mavericks, right? It was a mess, right?
So you want to do that? It just increases your stock, your legend.
No, look, you want to buy cheap and turn it into something that's worth a whole lot more. No, I get that, right? But if it's just so screwed up, right, that you can't, that the pieces are so messed up that it takes 20 years to fix. I mean, there's literally franchises out there that are just in such disarray and such mess in multiple leagues that no one can. Yeah, no one can fix them. No one can fix them.
But are the Dodgers worse off?
If they're fixable, if the deal's right and they're fixable, then yeah, I'm very interested.
Are the Dodgers worse off than the Mets financially?
I don't know.
About this, well,
I don't know.
on the surface it looks the same, but you're right. I mean, there's a lot going on behind
There's
the
just
scenes.
so much, the way people deal with creating these sub-corporations, like I was looking into it some, right? And he's got these parking lots, and he's got this and that, all these sub-corporations. Who knows what's included and what's not. So, it's like you look at any business deal. So I'll look at it.
But you could be a hero. You're already a hero in Dallas. Now you could be a hero
such
in
a hero
LA.
in LA.
In LA.
I know. It's not
Two-city
lost
hero.
on me.
Come on, Mark.
The opportunity is not lost on me.
Two-city hero.
The opportunity is not lost
And the
on
truth is,
me.
there are a lot of people in LA who want to see this happen.
I know.
How would you feel? Would you feel orphaned if he's like all of a sudden, now you care about the Dodgers, you don't care about us, we win the championship?
Oh no, I'm a Cubby though. So.
Yeah, he was all for it when I was looking at him.
I'm all behind that. I'm a Cubby all day and night, baby.
We'll see what happens.
So how soon? What's the time frame? Are you able to actually look at it?
No, can't look at anything.
So they have to come to you. Does Sea League have to come to you?
No, they have to announce that it's for sale, and it depends what Major League Baseball does. They might just take it back and decide not to sell it for a while, right? Because they're not stupid either. So they might say, we'll take it back, we'll fix it up some and clean up some of the mess, and then we'll sell it then. Kind of like NBA did with the New Orleans Hornets, right? So that's why I'm saying I don't know how big a mess. It's not for sale yet, but we'll see what happens.
What's the most fun? Is the most fun the business side of this, or just being part of the team?
Both. I mean, to me, business is a sport. Like right? You're running. It's a sport, right? Only like these guys bust their ass and they work hard and all, and they go out there and play 48 minutes and they're exhausted, right? And the business world is 24/7 by 365. You can never stop because there's always someone else trying to kick your ass all the time, right? And so that's what I love.
That's why you have that big grin on his face.
Yeah, that's what I love.
You have no idea how much you disconnected with Harvey.
Well, no, but it's true.
But it's just as much a competition, right? And the people that are most successful, like Shawn, we were just talking about it. Shawn's got that drive in him that makes him successful. Business is the same way. Some people are killers and some people are sheep.
Yeah. Okay, we have to stop. Killers. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations. We have to stop for serious. Congratulations. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you guys.
We will talk to you tomorrow on TMZ live on Sirius XM Stars 107.